All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. We're just out here in the backcountry up at my cabin here in Western Canada. And just first trip up here this year, opening it up for the season. And like always, we have that trail cam set up all winter long, and I share the footage with you guys once I retrieve it. So I've retrieved the camera, and we had some action here, not as much as last year. Last year we had some cool footage of a moose. This year, not as much going on this winter. But we did get some cool footage, which we'll be showing you throughout this video. I'm just going for a little bit of hike right now, checking things out, seeing if there's anything, any signs of wildlife or anything out of the ordinary here on the property. I figured I'd bring it with you guys. So here's where all the action happens, guys. This is where we're going to set up the camera here in a minute, but this is basically the view of the camera right here. So this is what I consider on the property one of the main game trails, and I'll tell you why. If you look down here and see how clear it is, you can see this is a well-used trail here. This is where that moose came through. It's where several deer have come through, and this year we've had a few more deer come through, and we had an awesome shot of a lynx that came through this year. Now, we've caught a lynx on the camera before. We had it set up on one of these trees in front of us here, and the lynx came in from the bush there. Now, we got a lot of windfall in there now. I'm gonna have to clean that up over the summer, but let me show you. Here's where we set up the camera now, right here. So I'm gonna set it up here, and then I'm gonna continue on this little walk. And it's pretty quiet back here right now. We've had a few deer on the property. Well, we had a couple this morning when I looked out the cabin. Last night we had a deer. He was out front, or she was out front feeding. She wasn't happy with me. I'll show you a little video clip of that. You stomping at me? What'd I do? She was stomping her feet and giving me crap. That's a dangerous one right there, that tree. So let's take a look at what we were seeing. I took a quick look at the footage. Now, we put everything on photos. I found that photos were I like the still images better than the video. Videos were pretty short, so we used video last year. This year we used still photos. And yeah, it turned out pretty good. So we got a few good shots of some deer, as you're seeing on the screen right now. But the most impressive shot that we got was that lynx. Check it out. We got the full lynx walking in front of the camera there. That was pretty cool. Everything's looking good back here. This is the back of my property line. And back here, guys, is all crown land. So it's all government land back here. Just endless amounts of property back here. They've got it all flagged off because, from my understanding, they're going to be putting a fire break through here, which is great. We have some bad fires out here. And if they're going to put a fire break back here, perfect. So they'll cut that in. That'll just give us a better trail too when we take the quads out. Well, why don't we step over the gate here? I got to fix this up a bit. And a lot of burnt, charred wood on the ground, even at my place, which tells me we've had a bunch of thunderstorms. Now you can see this is a pretty heavily used game trail as well through here. See how clear it is? Now this area here is fenced in. Right, because they have like free range cattle. So they fence this, we got a secondary fence, right? We have our property line fence, and then the secondary fence. And that's to keep the cattle out. That doesn't stop the wildlife from getting through. Deer, moose, whatever, those make their way over that. So I'm seeing these pink ribbons here. These have been up for a couple summers now. It's supposed to be the center line of the fire break. I do hear a chainsaw back in there. The main entry to the backcountry is just down the couple miles down the road. Yeah, not much happening in here right now. And the rain is coming down, so I'm going to start making my way back, guys. So with already having mosquitoes here in May, I don't have, the summer's not going to look too good for that. We're probably going to have some bad bugs this year, I'm thinking. But yeah, not much going on here. Hear the rain. I'm kind of protected here underneath the canopy of the trees here. Well, with that camera set up, guys, hopefully we'll catch some more stuff while I'm not around during the rest of spring here and into summer. If we get anything interesting, we'll definitely share it with you guys. Typically, we're not seeing much wildlife other than deer through this area during the summer. There are bears and stuff, but typically when I'm around, they don't really come around, right? But over the winter, when it's a little more quieter out here, we get some of those predators coming through. So I think we'll leave it at that, guys. And yeah, I always have fun just doing this little walk with you guys and showing you the wildlife that came through the property well over the winter. And yeah, hopefully we can get some more and get you some more footage there. I hope you guys enjoy this one. I do plan on getting a few more trail cams up for this upcoming winter, and this is the area I want to do it with as well, at the back of the property here. We've got some good spots here where I think wildlife comes through. So I'm kind of just searching around. The one I have right now is a great camera, that Terra 12 Extreme from Wild Game Innovations. It's been solid for me, but I'm just kind of hunting around, see what else is out there. And we'll, you know, obviously, if we do come up and with a new camera, we'll do a little overview of that camera before we set it up. But for right now, guys, we've been going on long enough with this one. I'm heading back down to the lower part of the property. You like this video, make sure you give a big thumbs up. New to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you head out. And remember, don't be a stranger. See you on the next one. See ya.